All right, book 14 of Parzival by Wolfram von Eschenbach. Summary. The book opens up. Gawain is doing battle with a knight, which he thinks is Gramaflans. Turns out it's not Gramaflans, it's actually Parzival. So Parzival reveals himself just as Gawain's about to be defeated. And then the real Gramaflans rides up and sees that Gawain is in no condition to fight him. So he's kind of like upset about it. So he says, look, Gawain, I will fight you tomorrow. So meet me on the field of battle tomorrow, and then we will have our combat with each other. So Parzival and Gawain, they meet up with Arthur's court, and while they're there, there's feasting and merriment, and everybody's happy. But Parzival offers Gawain to fight in his stead. He says, look, I will fight Gramaflans for you. Gawain declines. Parzival sneaks out, decides he's going to go fight Gramaflans anyway. So Gramaflans and Parzival are fighting, and meanwhile Gawain has come to fight Gramaflans, being the following day, and he finds that Gramaflans is already in combat, and now he's in no condition to fight Gawain. So Gawain's like, I'll return the favor, you can fight me tomorrow. All right, so they agree to meet up the next day, and of course Parzival has received all sort of accolades. I mean, he's defeated both Gawain and Gramaflans, so he's kind of the talk of the town. But turns out that Etonje, which is Gawain's sister, is in love with Gramaflans, so she's really distressed over the fact that her brother and the man that she's in love with are going to be in combat with each other. So she talks to Arnive. Now, Arnive is Arthur's mother. Kind of confusing because in all the other stories that I've ever read, her name is not Arnive, okay? It's Igraine. Arthur's mother's Igraine. But here it's Arnive. So anyways, Arnive speaks to Arthur and says, look, man, your niece is in love with Gramaflans. Can you do something about stopping the fight? So Arthur agrees. Arthur talks to Gramaflans and gets Gramaflans to renounce his quarrel with King Lot, which is Gawain's father. And then he also speaks and is reconciled to the lady Orgulois. So she and Gramaflans are reconciled, which thus calls off the combat between Gawain and Gramaflans. So then they're reconciled. And whilst all this is going on, you know, we have, in the midst of all the reconciliation, Etonje is married to Gramaflans and Orgulois is married to Gawain. And whilst all this is going on, Parzival decides he wants to see his wife, the Queen Condwyrmers, and he says, ever since I have been capable of love, how has love acted by me? And yet I am born of love. How have I thus lost love? If I am to strive for the Grail, then I must ever be compelled by her chaste embrace, that of her from whom I parted too long ago. If I am to see joy with these eyes of mine, and yet my heart must admit to sorrow, those two are out of joint. No one with such cares will be rich in high spirits. May fortune guide me as to what is best for me to do about it. His armor lay close by him. So he's like, look, if I'm going to go look for the Grail, then I need to see my wife. So this is how the chapter ends, with him deciding he's going to ride off to see the Queen Condwyrmers and then to seek for the Grail. So very short synopsis here. And we have books number 15 and 16 remaining. And hopefully we'll find out what happened to Parzival's brother Flirtimers, because he's floating around in the ether somewhere. And we will get the conclusion of the Grail quest. All right. Thank you for watching. And till next time, have a wonderful day.